Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Holy freaking moly. It is Friday. I am in such a good mood today. I want to share this over to my Facebook group really fast. So hello everyone. Welcome as you are hopping on. Good morning, Bethan. Hello, welcome. So good to see you. Hi, Jesse. Hello, little brother. How are you? How are you? Okay, let me get this shared. How is everyone this morning? Hi, Sarah. Good morning. How are you guys? How is everyone feeling? It is Friday. I'm in such a good mood today. I just was like, I'm going to go live. I'm going to share all the things because that's just the mood that I'm in this morning. Good morning, Corlin. Hi. I miss you guys already, Corlin. I'm not going to lie. I already am like so sad that that our first round of Untamed Upgrade is over. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. So as you guys are hopping on, tell me how you are feeling below. Let me know. Is anyone else feeling super high vibe this morning? I am so excited to share with you guys on this topic because this has been something that has been coming up so freaking much lately, and I needed to share my thoughts on it. Hi, Brittany. Hello. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, before we get started, as people hop on, before I dive into the topic, Sarah says, I am in a good mood too, despite being sick in this wonderful Michigan fall weather. Oh man, shoot. I hate getting sick. The worst. Good morning, Nikki. Hello. Okay, so first of all, I need to share as people hop on, and then I'm going to dive into today's topic, and I'm going to keep this relatively brief, right? So a couple things. One, did you know that the Starbucks, their freaking venti lattes only have 2 shots of espresso in here? That's like this much. And the rest is milk. I am blown away. I was upset. I was like, excuse me? I thought it would be at least 3, and I was going to get an extra shot. And so you sure as hell know I got an extra shot. But when I worked at Caribou, if anyone is from the Midwest, who's a Caribou fan, I am not a Starbucks fan, but that's all they have by me. Hi, Olivia. Welcome. Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My hair needs to be washed, but I will receive that. Thank you so much. So at Caribou, I remember growing up making coffees when I worked there, and it was like 3 to 4. It was 3 to 4 shots of espresso in this giant ass drink. Now, of course, not good for my cortisol or my adrenals, but like for real, I was really needing some espresso this morning. So I'm a little bit frustrated. Am I the only one? Am I just finding out about this? Like, is this a thing where now like they're gypping us and it's only 2 shots of espresso? That is crazy to me. I was wondering why lattes always tasted so milky, and I was like, why do I feel like I'm drinking a cup of almond milk? Not really my jam, you know? Sarah, I always add another sometimes too. Yes. Oh, sometimes you got to. Nikki, such a ripoff. Yeah, I'm just kind of bummed at it. I'm like, I pay like $6 for this. Like, and there's only 2 shots of espresso. Like, that's crazy to me, right? Hi, Lisa. Hello. Hi, Heather. Yay. Okay, so that is what I wanted to share. Second thing I want to share before I get started, you guys, on Soul in the Raw podcast this morning, it is our very first cocktail conversations. It is so freaking good. Like, I can't even. I'm in the freaking Starbucks driving through, and I'm crying laughing, like tears in my eyes, laughing hysterically at our podcast episode that went live this morning. Now, I would recommend listening to it like on your drive home from work, maybe pour a cocktail with us when you get home, or have it with your coffee or your tea or whatever. Whatever works for you. Listen to it. It's so freaking, me and Shannon together, I'm like crying laughing. I'm like, why did I say that? That's so embarrassing. But it was so hilarious. So we hope you guys love it. It's much more like, we do talk about business. Our Monday episodes are a lot more business focused. We always have a guest on. We really dive into business so it's an entrepreneurial podcast. But on Fridays, we just had fun. Like, we literally, last Friday, we recorded it, and we just poured a glass of wine at like 3:45, and we just like enjoyed it and had a good time and laughed a lot and told a lot of jokes and had a great time, but also talked about business. So if that's your jam, you guys are going to love it. Nikki says $6 for mostly milk. No way. 100%, right? I was so bummed. I'm like, excuse me? That's so weird. Hi, Jennifer. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Oh my gosh, so many incredible people on. So as you're hopping on, please say hello below. Let me know how you are feeling today on this gorgeous Friday. Actually, it's not gorgeous. That's a lie. It's really gloomy. But yeah, 100%. Rhonda, I'm a Folgers girl, homemade in my PJs. I love it. Do what you gotta do. I normally make my coffee at home, but on Fridays, I'm just like, I just want to feel high vibe. I want to like get a little bit excited. I don't know. Nikki, what's your podcast name again? It is Soul in the Raw. Hi, Lorraine. Hello. So good to see you. Hi, Becky. It is Soul in the Raw on iTunes for Apple and then Stitcher for Android. We're working on getting it on Spotify. We just celebrated our 100th episode last week. Amazing. We have new episodes every Monday and Friday, totally free. So definitely put it on your must listen list. We have a great time over there. Jennifer was just listening to it. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, are you dying laughing in it? Can you believe I'm talking about the things that I'm talking about? I'm like, what? And like Monday's episode, people are still messaging me about Monday's episode and the shit that I said on that episode. I can't believe I share some of that stuff with you guys. The podcast definitely gets like a whole new level and a whole new layer of real, raw, and unfiltered than like social media does. I'm not gonna lie. It's like where I pour all my juicy secrets out. So I want to talk today about this idea of what to do when you have all of the ideas but you can't seem to follow through on anything. This is a theme that I am seeing happening a lot with a lot of the women that I work with and a lot of the women that are coming to me for coaching consultations. I had 3 consultations this week, and it seems to be a very common thread amongst everyone where it's like, I have all these ideas, I know what I want to do, I know what I want to launch, I know what I want to create, I know what's next for me, but I just can't seem to either take the action, or I have all of my hands in all of the pots, I have all of the ideas, and I'm not actually following through with anything. Therefore, I'm not seeing results, right? Because in our businesses, we definitely have this balance of the masculine and feminine energy. And I talk about this a lot, so I'm gonna keep this brief, but we have the masculine, which is the doing, right? It's the analytical, the logical, the strong, the firm, the get shit done, the hustler, the going. That's our masculine energy. And that is really, really, really important because for business owners, we have to get shit done. I am very naturally dominant in my masculine energy, as are most women business owners, where we're going, we're getting shit done, and we're all in the masculine. However, then there's the opposite side, which is the feminine energy. And this has nothing to do with gender, by the way, okay? Nothing to do with gender. Every man and woman has masculine, feminine energy. The feminine is going to be that more soft, the flow, the aligned, the trust, surrender, the believing, the one who is the calm. She is the one that's kind of floating through, and she's really listening to her intuition, right? She's making decisions based on intuition versus the masculine's making them from logic. So she knows, she's tapped into her intuition, and she knows like, this is what I want to create next. And then she brings in the masculine, and she's able to move through, and she's able to get shit done because the feminine with the ideas and the inspiration and the creative one over here brings in this masculine energy, and they get shit done. So what I see a lot is a lot of women come to me, and it goes both ways. Like some women come to me, they're very masculine driven. That is how I am. We get shit done. But then there's the other side where a lot of us are really feminine. And a lot of the women I spoke with this week are very much in their feminine, where they're the visionary. She's like, I've got all of these ideas. I've got all of these incredible things I want to do. I've got a whole list of things. I've dreamt up this, and I've dreamt up this, and this would be awesome. And what if I could do this? And what if I could do this? And we're all over the place, which is beautiful, right? It is so important as a business owner. We have to have this quality, right? We have to have the ideas, the creative inspiration. We have to have this, because if we don't, then we're just either like, if we're all in our masculine, then we're just kind of regurgitating what we see, or we're not coming up with new ideas, or we're feeling stuck and stagnant, and we're not able to move forward because we just don't have the ideas, right? So in the feminine over here, when she's got all of these ideas and she's floating through and she's like, oh my God, I have all the ideas. This is incredible. This is amazing. But she's not getting shit done, and she's not seeing results in her business. Something's got to shift. You can have all of the incredible ideas, right? You can be super creative and super inspired and having all of these incredible downloads, thinking like, what if, and what if, and what if, and what if. But if we don't bring some of that masculine energy in, some of that strategy in, and we actually put our pedal to the metal and we're going and we're getting shit done, then nothing is going to happen, right? You can have all the incredible ideas, but if you're not taking inspired action and you're not following through, you're not being consistent, you're not showing up, then you're not going to get to where you want, which most of the clients that come to me say, I want to make more money and I want to have more clients, more sex, more communication in my relationship. Like those are the things that they want. So in terms of the ideas and the following through, hi, hello, Shannon, hello. Shannon, I was just telling them about how good Cocktail Conversations was and how I could not stop dying. Olivia says this message was for me today. I love that. Rhonda says amen. Lorraine, girl, shifting into more femme from your program in July onward has been transformational. I am obsessed with you. I love you so much. Amazing. Sarah says that is me this morning, all over in my creations for business. Yes, well, you're an Untamed and Upgrade. We're gonna reel that shit in. I love it. I'm so excited to go into the things with you. Rhonda, exactly, spinning the wheels, 100%. It's like you need to take fucking action, 100%. We have to take action. Now, not action in the way of like, I was talking to someone yesterday and she was saying like there's these things that she's avoiding in her business. And I was like, well, are we avoiding because it's just like a lot and you're getting distracted and there's other things going on? Or is it avoidance because it makes you want to shit your pants in the way of like, this feels icky to me, so I'm avoiding the hey girl messages on my to-do list? Then we need to take the hey girl messages off the to-do list. In fact, I tell my clients to do so. Do them if you want to. You take what you want, leave the rest. But I know for most of my clients, they come to me and the things that they're doing in their business, some of it feels icky, some of it feels bleh, some of it feels like I don't want to do this, not because I'm afraid necessarily, but because it makes me want to shit my pants. Then shit your pants, throw them in the wash. It's fine. I love you so much. So with that, those things have to go. If it doesn't feel aligned for you, if it doesn't feel sustainable for you, if it doesn't feel, not always feeling good, like there's shit we got to do sometimes, it doesn't necessarily like give us all of the feels, like this feels so good, but if it doesn't feel like good in your soul, like you feel in integrity with it, but it makes you like want to scrub out your mouth with soap when you're done, that's got to go. Because that's not sustainable to run your business that way, okay? But if it's in the way of like, I just cannot seem to get these ideas down, I can't seem to do these things, I'm all over the place and I can't follow through because I'm getting distracted and there's other things going on, that's what I want to talk about today, okay? When you have all of the ideas, but you're not getting results and you can't seem to follow through on anything. Good morning, Brittany. Good morning, Bree. Good morning, good morning. I love this so much. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, Dawn says, I'm in the BBB program, coaching program with Lauren and Liz, and she recommended you yesterday. New to your lives. I'm loving this one. Oh my God, I am so like, thank you. That means so much to me. Holy moly, I'm gonna have to tell her thank you. Shannon, stop excuses, start pants shitting, and watch Biz Life Confidence Grow, 100%. Olivia, literally my life and my brain. Oh my God. All right, let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about all the things. Okay, so I have 6 tips for you today, okay? Because I want you to actually start being able to take action now. Now, I will tell you, inside of Untamed and Upgrade Mastermind, which there are only 2 spots left. Can I repeat that? 2 spots left. Holy freaking shit. My mind is blown. I can't even freaking believe it. I'm so excited. I am freaking jazzed. So freaking excited. 2 spots left as of this morning. So make sure if this speaks to you at all, message me. I will send you the details because the doors are going to be closing soon. I can feel it in my soul. So this will be much more personalized and detailed when we are in the mastermind together, because I'm going to get my eyes, my hands, my butterflies, all of these things, all of my ideas and my thoughts into your business with you. We're going to structure it and twist things up and make it work for you, okay? We're going to do this your way, and I'm going to teach you so much in there. I'm going to link arms with you. We're going to do the damn thing. But for today, I want you to be able to take at least a couple things away so you can start going, because we don't start till October 15th. So even Olivia's on here, Sarah's on here, you guys are in the mastermind. Even though you guys are here as well, you can still take some of these things, go implement, go start moving forward before we start on October 15th, okay? So number 1, I want to know if you have all of the ideas, but you're not following through, what's stopping you? I want you to journal about this. This is more introspection, reflection. I don't really know what the right word is there. This is going to be more of you really diving into your journal, meditation, and figuring out, when I go to take action on my ideas, when I go to do the things, what is stopping me? Is it a limiting belief? Is it a fear? Is it a doubt? Is it just distraction? Is it just that I have too many things in my brain and I'm overwhelmed? Is it that I don't know which one to take action on? Is it that I don't know how? Is it that I'm afraid of rejection? Is it that I'm afraid of failure, or even I'm afraid of success? Right? What are these things that are stopping you? Internally or even externally, because I know someone I talked to yesterday, she's like, I'm a busy stay-at-home mom. I got shit to do. So I go to take action on an idea, My kid starts crying. The dishes need to get done. I'm like, oh, I might as well then throw the casserole in the oven, the tater tot hot dish for my Midwesterners, right? Whatever it is, what's stopping you from actually getting shit done in your business? What's stopping you? Is it that it doesn't feel good? Is it that your idea, it's something that someone told you should do, but you actually don't want to do it? So therefore, subconsciously, you're like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to find all of the reasons to not follow through on this, right? And if you guys know some of these things, if you have these ideas and you know what's stopping you, please share it in the comments. I would love to hear. But what is stopping you? Because I can give you all the strategy in the world, but if there's still these thoughts that are going through your head, or these thought patterns, or these things that keep coming up and stopping you, you're not going to get anywhere, even with the strategy. I remember being back in my very first years of business, and I remember thinking like, oh, I'm just going to keep grinding. I'm just going to keep doing these things that someone told me I should do, this to-do list that I've been given. These 3 things will make you successful. And I did them every single day. I'm like jogging along. I'm getting shit done. I'm doing the things. But it felt so icky to me. It felt so out of alignment for me. It felt so like something in my soul, if I was tapped into my intuition at the time, which I was not, which is something else we talk about in all of my programs because it's so important, but I would have known that something doesn't feel right here. It's not that I'm afraid of it. It just doesn't feel right. But I just kept ignoring that, thinking like, no, someone told me this will make me successful. Someone told me this will make me successful. I'm going to keep going, right? So what are these thoughts? If you get quiet for a second, if you slow down, if you ask yourself, put your hand on your belly, right? Your lower belly, your womb area, and just take a few deep breaths. What's stopping you when you go to do the things? What's that first thought that pops in your brain? When you go to write the post, or you go to create the program, or you go to record the podcast, whatever it is in your business, what is stopping you? And we have to identify that first, and that's what we'll work through inside of the mastermind. But if you share them here today too, I might have some ideas. Sarah says, I just have too many ideas. I'm overwhelmed. I need to pick a spot to start. I'm also scared because I need to build my credibility again after bailing on this business twice before. 100%. Oh my God, I can't wait to dive into this. But yes, that actually comes down in, that first part comes down in the 4th, 5th, one of the tips that I have for you. But as far as credibility, building credibility and a solid foundation and consistency and like, know, and trust with your audience is one of the most important things that you can do. If your audience doesn't trust you, they're not going to buy from you. If they don't trust that you're going to be around, if they don't see that long-term vision with you, if they don't feel like heard and supported and valued by you, they're not going to buy from you. So it is, how can I build like, know, and trust with my audience? How can I reestablish credibility? And that's just going to take showing up, doing the damn thing, showing your true colors, right? If we're one person online and we put on this front, and then in real life, we're someone completely different, people feel that. People feel energy. They feel it. Even though we're like, but I don't get it. I'm doing all of the things. I'm checking everything off of my to-do list. I'm going live. I'm creating the programs. I'm launching things, but it's not getting me anywhere. People feel it. If you're doubting yourself, they feel it. If you're not sure about this, they feel it. If you're being someone who says this is important to you, but really you're not even doing it over here, they feel it. People are smart. And sometimes we think that they're not, and we think that we can hide things, but social media, yes, you can have highlight reels, right? You can have highlight reels, but people are starting to figure shit out real quick, right? That's why I go live. That's why I have a podcast, because you can't lie. I can't just type it up and pretend like this is me. This is who I am, right? So you really, really, really have to dig into that and figure out, who am I? And am I being the same person online as I am in real life? People feel that. Olivia, that's how I feel right now. So I get nervous to show up when I'm not together, so that I fall into inconsistency. And what does together mean, right? Because this is the thing, I did a Facebook Live a couple weeks ago, last week, the week before, and someone had said like, oh, I don't want to go live or whatever because I'm not professional. And I'm like, well, I have a cat tree in the back of my live video, my cats are walking around, my dog might start barking, like I am kind of a hot mess, I didn't really sleep much last night, my hair needs to be washed, but I'm still here, I'm still showing up. I'm not necessarily put together. There's days where I've gone live and I've cried on the live because my emotions are a mess. But I wanted to be real and transparent with you. It is not about being put together. or perfect, if that's what you're referring to, people want to see you as a real freaking human. They do. It's not about the like, hello everyone, and welcome to another Facebook Live. Like, people want to see when I snort boogers into the back of my throat because I'm laughing so hard, or when I cry because I'm having a bad day, or when my hair is a mess and I haven't washed it in 2 weeks, and seeing that I'm not going to get a blowout every day. Like, there's a fine line, right? There's professionalism, and you need to be professional, yes, but there's also like, people connect to a human. This is the thing, we don't attract money. We always say like, I just want to make more money. You don't attract money, you attract people. People with money. People are the ones that pay you with their hard-earned money. If they don't trust you, if they don't connect to you, if they don't feel you on a soul level, if they think that you're full of shit, you're not going to get their money. Therefore, you can sit down and manifest with your crystals all day long, but you're not going to get anywhere because you're attracting people. Something huge that I've learned recently, and I've learned it before, but it keeps coming back over and over again, and I'm in a course that's talking about it again. We attract who we are, not what we do. So you can do all of the things, but if you're full of shit and you haven't dealt with your own shit first, you're not going to attract what you want. It doesn't matter how many times, the whole 5 by 55 things, I wrote it down 55 times today. I'm doing the things, I'm burning this ritual, I'm doing this over here, I'm, saging my house. Okay, cool. That's amazing. I love all of those things. Awesome. Cool. But who are you at your core? Who are you? Do you know who you are? Have you done the inner work? Have you figured out what's blocking you? We have to start there. And then we can sage the house and we can go live and we can do the things, but we have to figure that out first, right? Right? So number 2, okay? Number 2, you have all of these ideas. I'm going to get back to these comments, so keep them coming. I'm loving this. Number 2, I want you to make a whole list of your ideas, okay? You've got all of these ideas, all of these things you want to do. I freaking love you. I'm obsessed with it. That's amazing. Pick one and go all in. Pick one and go all in. So many times I see my clients do this, and I am so guilty of it, so that's why they do it, because we attract who we are, right? So I'm so guilty of this. And it's like, okay, I want to start the blog. I want to start the podcast. I want to start my email list at least once a week. I want to make sure I'm on Twitter every day, Instagram every day. I'm gonna make sure to get my Pinterest. Don't forget the Pinterest. I'm gonna get on there. And then I'm gonna do Instagram stories, but I'm gonna go Facebook Lives 2 times a week. But I think I might start a YouTube channel that goes on Wednesdays. And then I think I'm going to create this program, but then I also want to do this mastermind. And then I think I'm going to offer one-on-one coaching, but maybe I should do a free challenge. Maybe I should do that first. I don't know. And all of these ideas are swimming, and I love it. I am here for the ideas because that gets me excited. I'm like, okay, cool. You just gave me all these things. We're going to write them all down, and we're going to start with one. What is our goal for this season? What is our goal for this month? Right? So for me, I have a client that I worked with yesterday, and she's starting out in her business. She's just getting started. So we said, okay, we really, really, really need to sit down, and your goal first should be to start building like, know, and trust with your audience. You can sell all the things, but if you don't have an audience to sell to who trusts you, you're not going to sell any of the things, right? We attract people, we don't attract money. We attract people with money. So if you sell all the things, but you don't have an audience, they don't trust you yet, they're not really sure about you, they're not really sure what you do or who you are or what you stand for or what you believe in or what results they're going to get, and they've seen it happen, right? They're not going to buy from you. So the first thing for that girl, for that client, it was, okay, right now for the next couple of weeks, let's focus on expanding your network. Let's focus on building an engaged audience. Let's focus on really being clear with who are we attracting in. And what value can I provide to them? Are you posting on Facebook? Are you sending an email? Do you have a freebie? Are you, do you have a challenge that you're going to run? Do you have a podcast? Like, what are these things that you can start to build the audience before you start to sell the thing? And some people come out the gate swinging, selling all the things, and that's amazing. Voodoo magic that I'm here for. I'm obsessed with it. Awesome. But I really, truly believe that. The reason, someone told me recently that they're like, I'm just so inspired by you. It's been so fun watching you grow. You've exploded in the last year. And I said, do you realize I've been building my audience for the last 4 years? 4 years since I did my very first Facebook post as a business owner ever. For 4 years. Now, it doesn't have to take that long for everyone else. I'm not saying that. It can take, things have exploded for me times a bajillion, like 21,500% my business has grown in revenue in the past 6 months. Anything is possible, right? I made a hell of a lot of mistakes. I did a lot of shit. I got really messy. I switched like businesses a couple times and ideas because I felt called into different areas. So my story has looked different. However, one thing I have done is I have never, ever, 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 ever given up. Even on the days that I just wanted to lay on the floor, crawl up in a ball, and cry my eyes out because I can't even put food on the table, right? Even on the days where someone blocked me that I really freaking looked up to and we had a really close relationship, but because I made a different choice and because I wasn't on her bandwagon and we were doing two different things, she blocked me. And it crushed my soul. It hurt. It sucked. Even on the days where, anything crazy might happen, I have never given up. So if you have all of these ideas, I need you to write them down because now I'm getting off on a tangent. I need you to write them down. And I need you to pick one. What are you focused on in this season? Are you growing your audience? Are you really focused on building your revenue? Are you building your email list? Are you wanting to establish trust? Are you wanting to, XYZ? What are you wanting to accomplish this month? Are you creating a brand? Do you need to get your brand out there? And this month needs to be focused on building the brand and creating content around that to create consistency and clarity in your message. I have no idea. Yours is going to look different than mine, right? But the first thing you need to do is pick one idea and go all in instead of having your hand in all of the pots. Lauren Everett's of the Skinny Confidential talks about this a lot too. She's like, I blogged every single day for 3 years. For 3 years, I blogged every single day. And I talked about one specific thing, and then I added on from there. So many of us are saying, I want to be a life coach. And I want to talk on this and 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 this. But then your audience is like, what? What are you the expert in? It's almost like when you go to a restaurant and they serve Italian food and sushi and they have, I was going to say pasta and pizza, but both of those are Italian. They have sandwiches, they have burgers, they have wings. But you're like, okay, wait, what? It's like BJ's. Has anyone ever been to a BJ's? I love BJ's restaurant, but at the same time, I'm like overwhelmed by their menu that's like this thick. And I'm like, what do you specialize in though? What do you specialize in? So it's really, really, really important to make sure you're picking one thing to start. And that can be one niche, that can be one thing, and then you can expand from there. As your audience grows to know, like, and trust you, you can grow from there, girlfriend. By all means, like, you can talk about all the things at one point, but we gotta start with one thing and build a foundation, build trust, build clarity, and then from there we can add on, right? So that is what I have to say about that. Number 3 is going to be to work with a coach. Now, it doesn't have to be me. Please take this and go run with it and work with whoever the hell you want, whoever you feel connected to. It's an energy thing. But work with a coach. I had all the ideas of all of the ideas that could possibly be had. And when I started working with my coach, I was able to sit down with her and be like, here's my word vomit. Here's all the ideas I have. Here's all the things. Well, I don't know what to do. Where do I start? Oh my, where should we start? And we started from square one. Which what's cool is in the Untamed and Upgrade Mastermind, I'm literally walking you through my exact process that took me the 21,500% of an increase. Now, of course, there's going to be pieces that I can't share in there because it's 6 months of work put into like 8 weeks. So we're going to focus on the bigger overarching themes. But we're going to sit down and we're going to figure out, okay, who the hell are you talking to? Who the hell are you attracting? What do you even want, right? And then we're going to go into, okay, what are we creating? What are we creating? What's stopping you from sharing this, right? How can we make this irresistible? Okay, cool. How are we going from here? Okay, cool. How are we going from here? You have a coach who has done what you want to do in your business who's going to help you bring it to life. You have these other women inside this group, which it's small. There's only going to be 8 of us, right? It's a small, intimate group, and you're going to have them to collaborate with, to have ideas, to share their opinions, to share their thoughts, to throw ideas by them. You're going to have this support system, a coach and other women, and whether you're doing this with another coach or whatever, you're going to have someone who's going to say, all right, here's where we're going to go from here. Here's what I'm seeing. Here's what I'm hearing. Here's what's coming up for me. Let's make sense of this together. You're not in this alone. Okay? And then you're able to actually start having accountability, having a sounding board, and following through. It's so, so important. If you're a business owner, you need to be in the Untamed Upgrade Mastermind if any of this is speaking to you. I'm just going to say that. It's going to be a game changer. Lisa says, this is the perfect live for me this morning. All of the things I needed to hear. I love that. I love that, love that, love that. Rhonda, this is a huge gut punch. I hope that you are feeling the love in it as well. I love this. Bree, no worries. You can watch the replay. Yay. Oh my gosh, Heather, this is perfect timing per usual. I love you guys so much. Yay, Rhonda. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, number 4, okay? Keep a list of your ideas, because here's the thing. When we start taking action and when I tell you to focus on one thing, I don't want that beautiful, visionary, feminine, inspired, divine, creative being inside of you to die. You know, she can always be brought back to life, but I don't want to lock her away in a cave. I want her to still be a part of you. I still want to hear all of your ideas. I still want you to be excited and be open to hearing whatever the universe is telling you. Whatever ideas are coming up for you, I am here for it. But what I want you to do is have like a pretty journal or something. Maybe it's a journal, maybe it's a note on your phone. Like, I love my journal. It makes me feel good. It's like kind of velvety. It feels good. And I just feel super inspired and feminine when I'm writing in it. Have a journal. Keep the ideas on paper. If you're like, ooh, that's a good idea. Okay, cool, write it down. Because we'll get back to it, right? We're always trying to rush to the next thing, next thing, next thing, next thing. But let's take it one step at a time and really master and really create a solid foundation. And then we can add on from there. Okay? So that is what I want you to do. Keep a list. Don't let that beautiful piece of you go to bed, go to rest. Like, I still want her to be a part of you. That is innate within you. It means you're tuned into your intuition when you're having all these ideas. And I love that. And I love that, love that, love that. We just have to reel her in a little bit and figure out, okay, where's our focus, and continue keeping those ideas over here. Number 5, okay? Number 5, if you have all these ideas, you want to do all of these things, what you can do is you can actually outsource some of these ideas. For example, I'm going to take a sip of coffee though because it's going to get cold. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Carrie. Hello, Corey. Welcome, welcome, ladies. I just love the taste of coffee. Tastes so good. Just makes me happy. But that being said, reel her back in, Olivia. Okay, focus. One idea. So number 5, I want you to outsource things. I want you to delegate. Now, I hear it already. Well, I'm not making money in my business. How can I delegate? Oh, I'm not doing this. I don't have enough money. Or, oh, I could just do it myself. Listen, I said that to myself as well for a very long time. Very, very, very long time. In fact, I just recently hired my very first team member, like a month ago. And I hired her, and my life is forever changed. And I'm like, why the hell did I not hire an assistant sooner? I get excited to pay her every week because I'm like, she saved me 5 hours of work that I didn't want to do. She does the things that I don't want to do really, that don't excite me, that they're not in my zone of brilliance, that someone else can easily do who actually would enjoy doing it, and I can have more time to do Facebook Lives, to serve in my mastermind, to work with my one-on-one clients, to answer messages, to be present for the things that only I can do, and she can take care of all the other bullshit. The admin stuff, the emails, the spreadsheets, getting the YouTube channel set up. So there's an example. I had an idea. I was like, ooh, I want to take all my Facebook Lives and I want to create a YouTube channel to house all of them because Facebook keeps deleting them all over the place, but also to start actually creating YouTube videos to start having over there exclusively, to build another platform, to have another way to give all of this free content and have it beautifully organized. I want to do that. And I was like, oh God, I don't even know where in my schedule that would go. There is nowhere that I could put that. So what I did is I hired a VA, and that was her job. She got my YouTube channel all done for me. She's taking care of all of the things. I just have to create the content. She takes care of the rest. Same with my graphics. I could putz around on Canva all day long, but it makes me want to gouge my eyeballs out of the sockets. And so I said, okay, this is something that someone else can easily do that's much better at it, and I can have free time again. So what did I do? I outsourced that. Shauna does all of my graphics. I send her my idea, send her the picture, she takes care of it, she sends it back to me, it goes on the Facebook, right? I don't know how I never worked with a team before. Lorraine, me too. Yes, 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 yes. Haha, I'm just learning Canva, Rhonda says. Yeah, see, Canva can work, but the beauty of outsourcing is that it is more beautiful, it is done better, it is more efficient, and I don't have to worry about it. And not only does that give me more time to do the things in my business that I do love, like working with clients and hanging out with you guys on Facebook Live, recording podcasts, but it also gives me time to live my life. because this is a whole nother tangent, which I need to keep these short because I have one more tip for you. But I noticed that I was all the time I was working like 24/7, and I wore busy as a badge of honor. I was like, oh my God, I'm busy all the time. I have all the things. My calendar is full. But I was exhausted. And I forgot that I was like, oh, what is it like to live my life? The reason we started our businesses was to live the life of freedom, right? To live a life we love, to have more sex, to be more present in our relationship, to be able to pick up and go to lunch in the middle of the day, to be able to pick up and travel if you want to. That's why you started your business, no? Right? But then we're noticing that, well, I'm just adding on all these extra people and things and programs and ideas and things that all of a sudden, where's my life in the midst of all of this? Yeah, you might take a bath on a Thursday night, but where's your life? That's what matters. So when you outsource, when you delegate, even in the beginning stages of your relationship, because you'll actually find you can scale much faster than I did, me doing it all myself blocked me. It blocked me because I capped myself. But when I got rid of some of the things that someone else could do just as easily and I could just pay her to do them, I actually made more money. So paying her is just like, it just happens. I'm just like, duh, done. Oh, you want extra hours this week? You want to get that thing done? Cool, done. Take care of these projects. And she gets jazzed about it, right? She like gets off on a good spreadsheet just like I do, but she can do it so much clearer and better and more efficient than me, right? So outsource. I wish I would have outsourced sooner. And I've got the last tip for you guys. Yay, I'm so happy you guys are so excited and loving this. Yay, yay, yay. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Sarah. Hi, ladies. Okay, so number six. What did I mean by this one? Oh, okay. I know what I meant. I just like have like little notes that right before I hopped on, I was like, this is what I want to say. So when I pick one idea and I go all in with it, okay, the number 6 tip I have for you is to create a schedule where maybe one day a week, that's what you're focused on that entire day, okay? So for example, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are client call days for me. Saturday, Sunday, I typically take off unless I have to edit a podcast. I'll do that over the weekend, but those days I have off. Mondays and Fridays are my creative days. If I have a client leak over, like this week, today I have a client call because she was working all week and it was a weird week for her, so we had to meet on Friday. That happens. Or if like a podcast episode or something like that will happen. But these are creative days for me. I record podcasts on these days. I have fun like on my masterminds with my girlfriends who are running businesses. We'll meet on Mondays and Fridays, whatever that might be, because it's not me outputting. It's me inputting and having fun and being in my creative zone of genius, right? So maybe for you, if you have this idea to create this program, it's like, okay, on Mondays, I'm going to go all in with this idea. Mondays are going to be me just riffing on this all day long. I'm going to spend like 3 solid hours or 1 hour just focusing on that. I don't have to try to juggle it between a million things where I have, a client call here and a client call here and I have a consult here and a live video here and I need to create that video over here. Like that's all going to be on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Maybe Mondays, it's just this idea. So you take the morning slow, you get into your vibe, you figure out what you've got to do to tap into that inspired piece of you. You figure out what your intuition is telling you. You sit down, you journal, you work out, you do these things that allow you to be in the zone with this one idea. And then as you notice, over time, that shit gets done, that task, that idea, that program, that whatever is launched, it's good, boom, check it off your list, and then we can focus on the next idea. And maybe you do it 2 to 3 days a week for this. Maybe you want to get it done quicker, do that as well. But what's happening in this day and age is that we're just constantly multitasking all the time, which actually isn't serving anybody. It really isn't. It's not. Because the thing is, when we're multitasking, our brain is like, bing, 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 bing. Like, how often have you been like writing back emails, but then Facebook Messenger notifications keep popping up, so then you hop over to Facebook, and then you're like, oh shit, I was emailing. Okay, back to email, and then the phone rings, and then your kids are crying over here, and then someone knocks on your door, and then you're like, oh shit, now it's a client call. Okay, get on the client call, go back to, okay, where was I again? And you're all over the place. Reel her back in. Pick one thing, focus, go all in, follow through, get it done. Because what happens when you follow through is you establish confidence in yourself. You feel like, damn, I just proved to myself that I get shit done. I got results. I feel really good. You've got this high, you've got this momentum because you've just completed something. You've followed through and you've been a woman of your word because you followed through. right? So often we're like, why am I not getting where I want to go? Or why am I not feeling this fulfillment? It's because you're not actually getting anything done. If you look at the end of the day, you're like, where did the day go? What did I do today? What happened? And it like flashes by. And then we keep doing the same thing instead of saying what needs to shift, what needs to change. And you reel it back in, and then you can go all in with that, right? Does anyone have questions before we wrap up here? This, like I said, if any of this is speaking to you, the Untamed and Upgrade Mastermind is for you. The calls and the conversations I've been having this week have all been revolving around this idea, and there's so much more to the mastermind as well. But one of the things I will do is we're going to take one idea and we're all in with it, and I am helping you craft it from the ground up to launch, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible, and it's going to be so important. Because what's going to happen is you're going to figure out your process. You're going to figure out what works for you. You're going to build momentum and excitement, and you're going to know what the hell to actually do. You're going to have that strategy that's sustainable for you. You're going to launch. You're going to build confidence. You're going to see results. You're going to be so excited that you can just keep continuing it far after the 8 weeks are over and over and over and over and over again, while you're bringing all these other ideas to life, right? So it's just like building this solid foundation. So if any of this is speaking to you, please message me. There are 2 spots left in the Untamed Upgrade Mastermind before I close the doors. I'm like jazzed out of my mind that we only have 2 spots left, and early bird ends on Monday. So early bird pricing ends Monday. Price goes up on Tuesday, and it's gonna be really freaking good. Okay, let's see. What did everyone say over here? Cost, Erica, it is, so early bird pricing $9.99 for the 8 weeks. 2 monthly payments of $500 or weekly payments of $125 for the 8 weeks. So fairly inexpensive, about a third of the cost of my one-on-one coaching. Let's see here. So let's see. Rhonda, haha, I'm just learning Canva. Oh yeah, we already said that part. Erica, I miss you too. I miss you too. I was thinking of all this week, debating getting a nanny so I'm not split in so many directions. Totally. I know so many moms that do this. I've worked with many moms that do this, where they get a nanny. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by these over here too. Heather, the mastermind is the best. I want it again. Girl, come join us again. Hell yeah, I'm all here for it. I love it. But they get a nanny, they get a babysitter or someone that comes to the house just a couple hours a week, or maybe it's like Tuesdays and Thursdays. But then you get to go all in focused for like those hours. It's like head down. You don't have to listen to anybody else. You just go. And then it frees up time and space, and it gets you excited, and it allows you to show up fuller, I believe. Now, I don't have kids, but even like the day that I take my dog to go to the spa and I leave him at the spa all day long, do you know how much shit I get done in that day? Because I'm not having constant bathroom breaks throughout the day. I'm not having him barking in the middle of a podcast. Like, it's just different. It's a different vibe. It's a different energy. I'm able to like pedal to the metal. I don't have to worry about anybody else. I just go. The cats can take care of themselves. Let's see, loved this content. As soon as Shannon and I get my shit out and about, I'm definitely going to consider. I love it. Yes. This is the last mastermind I will run of 2018, just to give everyone a heads up. I will not run another one until next year. Does anyone else have anything? I literally feel so powerful listening to this. Olivia, I'm so excited for you. Your message made my whole day today. You and then one of my consults from this week messaged me, and like the part of the preview popped up, and it was like, what did she say? She was like, oh my god, the shifts that have happened in 2 weeks or 2 days since we talked, like I can't even wait. And then it was like ... and it was like, I hope I didn't wake you up or something. And I'm like, what's happening? Like, and so I read it, which I don't normally read messages that early, but I like couldn't wait, and I read it. And she was like, the shifts I've made in 2 days. She's like, I'm all in for the mastermind. I'm so excited. So I'm super pumped to have her too. It was fun to get both of your guys' messages this morning. I was like, woo! And then one of my clients messaged me, and she told me about the most like orgasmic experience that she had, and how she was like seeing like colors and things. And like, I'm like on another level with the messages I got this morning. Like, I work with the coolest people on the freaking planet. I'm obsessed with you. Hello guys, hi. Okay, so now I'm just rambling, and now I'm like being in Minnesota goodbye again. But this is what I have for you today. Thank you for hanging out with me here. Thank you for being here. It means so much. I'm going to start doing more lives again. I'm super excited about it as things are settling down. I will be doing on Friday mornings over inside Millennial Business Babes Unfiltered. It's a free group. I will be doing Friday morning coffee chats over there moving forward to see how you guys like those. And those will be exclusively in that group, which is free if you want to join us there if you own a business. Yes, I feel like next level, literally obsessed with you. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with you. I love it. Awesome. Okay, guys, I will see you another day. Have the most incredible day. I hope these tips helped. I cannot wait to see what shifts for you here. I cannot wait to see how, I'm too old for that group. No, Rhonda, come join us. Come join us, come join us. Age doesn't really matter. You know how it goes. Ideal client work, you're like, I serve mainly millennials, but I also have women that I work with that are, you know, in their late 30s, 40s, 50s. Like, it doesn't matter. Anyone is welcome. Nicole, when does this course start? This mastermind starts on October 15th. So what is that, a Monday? Not this coming Monday, but the next Monday. We start on October 15th. It's 8 weeks from there. We will end before Christmas. Yay! The holidays. Yay! And of course, Thanksgiving, like, you're going to spend that time with your family. I'm not going to, like, we're probably going to change the mastermind call that week around so that it's not Wednesday night going into Thanksgiving, because I know everyone does some things the night before. Kathy, you are so welcome. So thank you guys for being here. If you have questions about the mastermind, message me. I will send you the link. You can read up on all the details. Grab one of the final spots before early bird pricing ends on Monday night. I do have a feeling, a very strong feeling. Pretty much already decided it will sell out before the price goes up on Tuesday. Like, I just have a feeling in my gut of what's happening. So I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me here. I can't wait to see who fills those last 2 spots and joins us inside the group. If you guys need anything, you know where to find me. I'll be back next week with another Facebook Live. Have the most badass Friday. Have the most incredible weekend, and I will see you guys soon.